Kmart. We've got it and we've got it good. And Kmart.
Today, there are currently just 2 Kmart stores that remain open in the United States. And, embarrassingly, one of them was just forced to relocate its entire operation into the former garden center, while the main area of the building was leased out to a more profitable tenant. No doubt this was a humiliating experience for a company that, as recently as the 1980s, reigned supreme as the king of American discount stores. In fact, just a few decades ago, Kmart operated more than 2,400 stores across all 50 states, and for millions of American families, shopping at Kmart was a monthly, if not weekly, event. Join me as we take a trip back in time, before the bankruptcies and before the big Ks, back to the days of Kmart cafes, mint green smocks, and layaways.
Attention Kmart shoppers.
For the next few minutes, there's a blue light special happening in the History Lounge as we revisit the golden age of Kmart. The letter K in Kmart comes from the name of its founder, Sebastian Kresge, a man who, were he not the owner, would likely have been a customer. Renowned for his stinginess, Kresge was said to wear cheap suits until they fell apart, and to put paper in his shoes when the soles wore out. Born on a farm outside of Scranton, Pennsylvania in the 1800s, Sebastian Kresge was raised on the principles of hard work and frugality, 2 traits that would serve him well. In 1899, at age 34, Sebastian used his savings to open a chain of 5 and dime stores, which he named SS Kresge's. By the 1950s, Kresge's company had grown to 694 stores and was the second largest variety store chain in the United States, second only to Woolworth's. But the retail world was evolving, and Kresge was determined to evolve with it. On March 1st, 1962, in a suburb of Detroit, 4,000 curious customers stood in line awaiting the grand opening of the nation's first Kmart in Garden City, Michigan. Upon entering, shoppers would find over 75,000 square feet of bargains across a range of departments, including clothing, kitchen items, home improvement, sporting goods, electronics, cameras, jewelry, toys, and much more. The store was a hit, and by the end of the year, Kmart would open 17 more stores in cities across the country. Back in the 1960s, the availability of such a vast array of merchandise inside a single store was a new thing for most shoppers. In decades past, the only retailers with such a wide variety of goods would have been large department stores such as Sears, which at the time were mostly located in the downtowns of larger cities. With the introduction of Kmart, suburban shoppers could avoid the trip to the city and purchase nearly everything they needed at a convenient location near their home. And parking would be less of a hassle than at a downtown department store, as Kmart stores offered plenty of free parking in their own lots. Kmart just kept expanding, and by the early 1970s, they had over 800 stores up and running all across the country, giving them a seemingly insurmountable lead over any of their competitors. In 1976, Kmart made history by opening 271 stores in 1 year. Kmart now had over 1,000 stores with $8.4 billion in sales and stood as America's second largest retailer. Only Sears was bigger. The beauty about Kmart was that it really did have something for everyone. Families could go there for almost all of their usual household needs. And with the convenient locations and plentiful parking, it was easy enough to stop in and grab just the 1 or 2 items that you needed. Of course, once you were inside a Kmart, there was a good chance you'd be sticking around. Unlike traditional department stores, Kmart made shopping carts available for their customers to use. With the convenience of a cart, customers could carry more items without being overburdened, allowing them to spend more time browsing and filling up those shopping carts. As a little kid, I knew what I was in for when we stopped into Kmart for just a couple quick things. As soon as my mom pulled out a shopping cart, I knew we were going to be there for a while. But shopping with Mom at Kmart wasn't really so bad. Although rolling around in the kiddie seat of the shopping cart as my mom perused the racks of polyester slacks wasn't very exciting, I'd usually be treated to a bag of delicious Kmart popcorn and maybe a cherry icy to wash it down. Flash forward a few years when I was old enough to graduate from the kiddie seat, and could wander off on my own, life got even better, as Kmart always had plenty of stuff to keep a kid entertained. The toy department in Kmart was larger than other stores and had better prices than traditional toy stores. Personally, I preferred to spend most of my time sorting through the Matchbox and Hot Wheels cars hanging from the pegboard. Priced around 78 cents, a Hot Wheels car was a prize I was sometimes lucky enough to take home. Then, just down the aisle from the toys was the
Yay! Woo! We're doing it! What's up? How are you? Hit the like button. Let's go. It's Cumia'S Cucks, everybody. We're doing it. We're having it. It's me, the Z-Man, the Mud Shark. Oh, boy. Look at me with my new glasses, everybody. Look at my new glasses. Brand new glasses. No more readers. Look at me. We even got sunglasses. There we go. Look at that. Look at cool me, man. I might just wear sunglasses right now because I look cool. Nice Ray-Bans, baby. I spent almost $800 on glasses. But I can see. I feel good. I'm not like Ray, where I actually use the money for things I need. The dentist, vision. I'm not taking the money and going buying throwback jerseys, Jordans, LeBrons, baseball caps, just so I can do a show that gets canceled. You remember that, Ray? You remember bragging to me, saying, guess who's doing a show at the Columbus Funny Bone? Yeah, I'm doing a show at the Columbus Funny Bone. I'm headlining. What about you, Chad? What about you, Ray? Oh, no, Ray. Did you blow your load? Oh, no. Let's see Dave Stroop headline you again. It won't happen. You blew your load. You don't sell tickets. And I never said I did. I never said I sell tickets. Never once. Somehow someone made that something, like a narrative. But Ray, you actually thought you were entering into Joe List, Mark Norman, Sam Morrell territory because you're a dry bar. I got two number one specials. Two number one specials. Two number one specials, even though there's zero graphs or charts or anywhere to say that you have two number one specials. You seen the screenshot of mine. Number one, iTunes. It was there. It happened. But Ray, you have nowhere any kind of evidence that they were two number one specials. They weren't. You also buy Instagram followers and likes. That was confirmed. It's over, Ray. Ray, it's a wrap. Your chat's trolling you. You're getting your gigs canceled because nobody wants to come see you. You sold one ticket to Hackamania. If I were you, Ray, don't go to Hackamania. You're going to be trolled the whole time. Everyone there is going to be taking photos of you, videotaping you when you're not looking. You're there as the joke, the clown. I mean, they're all clowns, but I mean, you are the joke amongst jokes. You're letting yourself get made fun of by Patrick Melton, Pat Dixon, Karl. I laugh at those people. Those guys are fucking nerds, dude. Just fucking dorks. I laugh at them. Karl. You think I give a fuck what Karl thinks of me? The guy who got stuffed into a gym locker going, I want to know who hurt Karl. Who hurt Karl for him to lash out on the internet? We know Patrick got hurt. We know Patrick was the big dork growing up, the big nerd, didn't have friends, the weirdo, the big 6'5" guy who didn't play sports and just worked on computers. We know where that pain came from. We know the pain. We know why he lashes out at me. Gets very, very, very moody. Wordless Wednesday. I've been teasing that for a month. That's mine. You're taking my Wordless Wednesday. All in text message. I go, dude, you're an emotional baby. Calm the fuck down, dude. I just won't. I didn't know. You knew. Wordless Wednesday was mine. Yeah, we saw what happened. Nothing. Disaster. Congratulations. I didn't do it. You did, and it bombed. So, Ray, you're a fool. Your Columbus Funny Bone show got canceled. Good luck getting Dave Stroop on the phone again. Good luck booking another show again. You blew your load. You thought the 2 number 1 Giants Bar specials, my 2 number 1 specials. Huh, Chad? Huh? How about that, Chad? You remember that, Ray? I got Bill Squire opening for me, and I'm going on your old radio show just to stick it to you. Hilarious. They never had you on, dude. You booked Bill hoping to get on the radio on my old show to promote it. Not only did Bill not promote the show, he never once mentioned it on the air and never had you in. You can't even get on to a local radio show in our hometown. I'm going back on Jim and Sam. No, you're not. You're not. Bob Levy did a solid. Asked Jim Norton for a favor. He goes, Jim, can you do me a big favor? This is when they were trying to get the Struley Network going. I mean, all these people that have helped Ray. And one and done, dude. One and done. So that's it, Ray. Have fun at Hackamania, where all the fucking dorks will be making fun of you. And just like that, guys, holy shit. I was even looking at the chat, but we got to get started here because you guys are super chatting like mofos. They travel the desert with ghosts. $10. Thank you very, 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 very much. It's first seeing you here, and I hope you stick around. We appreciate your generosity. Woo! Finally caught the show. Now I can donate to the Mud Shark. Fuck Karl. I'll say it again. Fuck Karl. I love it. I love it. Karl's getting so angry, isn't he? Anybody been watching Karl? I have. Watched a couple clips. He is getting bitter and angry. Holy shit. We're getting to Karl. Oh, we're getting to Karl. It's great. I love watching him cope and him trying to save his poker face. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I want to know who touched Karl growing up. Why was he the angry nerd that he is? I want to know. I know he said he was the cool kid in high school because he skateboarded and played guitar like Marty McFly. His words, not mine. He compared himself to Marty McFly. That's in his mind. He thinks that's the definition of cool. Marty McFly. That's the level of cool he wants to get. Marty McFly from the 1985 film Back to the Future, starring Michael J. Fox, well, originally starring Eric Stoltz. But that was his definition of cool. Got the fucking blue jean jacket on with the vest. Skateboarding to Huey Lewis. Cool, man. Cool. Isotopes. Cool. All cool. Hit the like button. Hey, it's Mario Fingernails, everybody. I met him. I seen his fingernails. Fantastic. I'm not a fingernail guy. I don't get pedicures, but God damn it, great fingernails. I'll give it to you. We're doing it. How were you? We're doing it. How were you? Thank you, Mario. Have fun at Hackamania. You get to meet Patrick Melton in person. He's fun. Holy shit. I mean, he is fun to hang out with, man. Flimsy Greenberg, Mario Fingernail Super Sticker. Okay, these guys are working together. They know each other. I've seen them work together. I've seen them hang out together. I've seen them side by side. Anne Marie, how are you, Anna Marie? Anne Marie, it's been a minute. Flimsy Greenberg Super Sticker. Hi, Chad. Take care of your glasses. Take care of your. I know I can't ruin them, right? What do you guys think? Sunglasses or regular glasses to do the show? I want to be cool like Marty McFly. Right, Karl? Don't need money. Don't need no credit cards to ride this train. The power of love. Yeah, man. Well, it makes sense. He wanted to be Marty McFly's because didn't like Marty McFly's mom want to hook up with him throughout the movie? Like his real life mom? He really is Marty McFly. He's hooking up with his mom. Yeah, man. This guy hooks up with his mom. He's got a guitar. He knows how to skateboard. He really is that guy. He's that guy. There's an inside joke going on that I'm not aware of, and I'm not happy. Flimsy Greenberg Super Sticker pre-Flat Cat Tuesday. Hey, Flat Cat, Jessica, look to the right of your name. Yeah, Flat Cat dash Jessica, and on the other, you see what that is? Don't push it. I didn't have to get a wrench there, but I did. You're welcome, Toots. All right, KB, Flat Cat Super Sticker. KB, are you going to that shit show in Vegas? Are you going to Hackamania? By the way, Karl or Patrick didn't even come up with that. It was Cardiff Electric that came up with Hackamania because he's making fun of my Zumock Mania shirts. Burn. Got me. So he doesn't have any original thought. He just literally takes what other people do and makes it his. Right, Red Bar? Holy shit. It's got a Venmo. I'm going to give proper credit. Hey, when you Venmo me, make sure you tell me what name not to use. I don't want to dox anybody. Oh, shit, it's Randy P. Randy P, who used to be a $100 sponsor on... Oh, he still is. He's still a $100 sponsor on Patreon. I thought he dropped out of the month of May, but he's still sticking around. Let's shout out to all the $100 sponsors here on the Patreon. If you haven't signed up, please do so. Why are my glasses foggy now? What's going on? Sign up, patreon.com/sitdown Zumock for as little as $3. That's nothing. That's a Bud Light at happy hour, depending on what bar you're going to. I know in Lakewood, Ohio, you can get them for $3 still. Ken Mosca, David Chandler. How you been, David? Jared Thompson, Stu John, Twinkle Ho 99. Randy P, still around. Jack, Anthony, Craig T, Big Papa, Bob R, and Shawnetta, who is on his month promoting Carol Durant's first song, Mystified, on all platforms, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music. It's dance music. If you like dance culture and all that, that's a song for you. I'll promote for you. I'll do it. Just tell me what I'm promoting, and we got to agree to it. If it's hating the Jews, I don't know if I can get behind that. So yeah, Ray, I use the money for stuff I need. Vision, dental work. You know, that's what I use the money for. Then I save it for a rainy day in case something goes down, something happens. And then I invest. I get CDs. I do it all, Ray. Ray, you know what you do? You get gigs canceled. Did I get this Mario Fingernails? Flimsy's new Puffco super sticker. I don't like inside jokes that I'm not a part of. Have fun with this. I still don't know what the fuck is going on. Feel left out. Let's look at the chat. FKA Mammy's home. Hi. I saw her vacation photos. Mr. Farty wants a Jake Hudson, Carol Durant collab. I can make that happen. I literally can make that happen. I could make Jake Hudson collab with anybody. Literally anyone. Hey, it's Stella B. And it's an actual fucking super chat. Serial killer super sticker. He's not a bad guy. Z-Man, keep the super sticker centipede going. I mean, I'm not going to stop whatever you guys have going on. This is a super sticker centipede. I mean, serial killer is very obnoxious. So I think we can agree on that. He literally gets out of hand. He's in the chat. But I think he could even agree he's obnoxious. I don't think he's hiding that from anyone. But you guys can do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. We got moderators in here. Who are the moderators we got today? I'm thinking about making Dick Fitzwell a moderator. What do you guys think? I like the cut of his jib, if you will. Oh my God, Anna Marie, look at you. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, open up your tabs, accept gifted memberships, go down to buy the $sign. You don't know who's going to fly by and change your fucking life. Anna Marie. Al. Yes. We love it. One. Two. Three. Four. Five gifted memberships. That's what makes me hard. Boner alert on a Monday. Gifted memberships. KB wants to be a mod. Whoa, 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 whoa. We got to figure you out still. You're under investigation. My committee is, listen, I'm not saying you'll never be a mod, but we're watching. Flat Cat says KB for moderator. First of all, Flat Cat, you just got your wrench. Quit throwing your dick around. Quit demanding. Just enjoy one day without the wrench or with the wrench. We're going to figure it out. I don't rush into this. I don't just actually, I did in the beginning, and that was shot me in the ass. I made that Ian Hawk a moderator, and he started blocking all the super chatters. I'm like, yeah, that's not happening. Chad's theft of Ray Combs stand-up material is grave robbing. Holy shit. Jose says too many mods. It's kind of like too many rappers. The Beastie Boys last song off the Hot Sauce Committee Part 2 with Nas. You guys remember that one? All right, everyone, KB. I get it. We all love her. She's great. I think here's why I'm really hesitant about making KB a mod, because she let Ray DeVito sleep in her room. That is a bad judgment call. That is bad business. She literally let Ray DeVito sleep in her room when a listener actually gave him money for a hotel room. So just that alone is under investigation. Anna Marie says, let it go, Chad. I mean, I know you just gifted 5. Listen, I'm not saying, KB says, I didn't want him to drive drunk, Chad. I did. That's the problem. You're missing out. That's the problem. Okay? KB, let me just ruin your week right now. You ready? Dick Fitzwell's been a member for 14 months, everybody. Welcome, Dick Fitzwell. Well, he's been here. Where were you? Who's going to pay $30 to watch Hunchback Mania live stream at home on a nice weekend? I mean, it's hilarious. Like, Patrick talks a lot of shit about me. A lot. A lot of it's just fucking lies, but I mean, he can say whatever the fuck he wants, but dude, you're putting on an event, charging $100, $200, then you're paying $30 pay-per-view to watch dudes who haven't done stand-up in 4.5 years. Okay, that sounds like a good deal. Wait, $30 to see Ray DeVito, who got his show canceled because he sold no tickets. None. Zero. He sold one to your show in Vegas. So say whatever the fuck you want about my life, my career, what I do. Look at you. We got food trucks. I got food trucks coming. Awesome, dude. What a cool event. So we get to watch a puppet and Pat Dixon smoke cigarettes. Ray bomb, you bomb. And then we get a hot dog from the food truck. This is going to be, I got to go. I'm flying there. Food trucks. Holy shit. In Vegas, where you can get food anywhere. Unfucking believable. I can't wait. I want to watch. Could you put a camera outside on the food truck? I want to watch all the fat fucks eat. Are you going to have Costco hot dogs? You remember you used to go to Costco to get a hot dog and a Coke? You like your soda pop, don't you, fat fuck? Patty loves soda pop. He loves drinking soda pop. He likes it. He needs his soda. He gets really high, eats hot dogs, and drinks soda. See, this is what gets Flat Cat. Food trucks are awesome. It's going to be a great event, though I'm not going to be there. Then how do you know? How do you know? I'm going to take that sticker away. Or that wrench. Anyways, what are we doing? Hit the like button. I went early today, guys. I went early. I was supposed to go at 2:30. And I fired up like 8:10. Or I mean, we're 30 minutes in. So you're welcome. We already hit the goal. I'm just kidding. Boy, oh boy, where do we start, man? I think we got to talk about Karl, man. Karl is losing it. Every tweet I get about Karl is just negative. He's losing people left and right, really leaning into this Melton thing, really trying to, I think he lost a lot of fans and a lot of people because he never went after Steel Toe. And again, Karl, you can't do a show making fun of other people when Ray's your co-host. You literally have Ray DeVito there and you're making fun of John. And I'm like, you have any self-awareness, Karl, like who you're with? The Rock Bottom podcast with Ray DeVito might possibly be the worst podcast out of all the Hackverse. Everyone's. He has the worst show out of everybody. That should be on WATP weekly reviews of that shit show. Ray's show sucks. He sucks on every level. And you're not even touching it? In fact, you're bringing Ray on as a equal so you can make fun of other. No. You don't get it. You're the idiot. Oh my God, you're the idiot. Oh my God, what a fucking idiot. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you lost all credibility with the audience by doing that. And no one's touching Ray Melton. Nobody touches Ray anymore. Really? Do you have eyes and ears? What are you doing? He literally just got a show canceled at the Columbus Funny Bone, and he was swinging his dick and bragging about it for months. The biggest show of his career at Dave Stroop's Funny Bone in Columbus got canceled because no one bought tickets. You're not even talking about it. You're making fun of Stuttering John? Really? Really? Oh, my God. Do I have to do everything? Do I have to be the justice around here? It's unbelievable. Oh, shit. Bill from Jersey just gifted 5. Motherfucker. Right in the middle of a rank. This guy fucking throws it down, son.
Damn! I'm so excited! I'm so excited!
Oh! Yeah! Let's do it. That kind of Monday, y'all. It is a free-for-all. Let's pull out your dicks. Let's do this. I'm flying out to Phoenix on Wednesday, guys. I'm going to be gone for an entire week in Phoenix. I haven't even pulled a video clip yet. That's how much I'm rocking right now with my new shades. Prescription med. I can read with these on. How cool is that? I love reading. I love seeing things. I love seeing words and reading them. It's fun. So I fly out Wednesday afternoon. I land, I don't know when I land. I'm there. I'm renting a car. I got a lot of friends in Phoenix, Scottsdale area, so I'm going to be doing a lot of running around. We got shows all weekend long, Thursday through Sunday. I haven't done long weekend in a long time, so that's going to be fun. Let me pull it up. Pull that up, Jamie. Looking forward to it. I've been in the Phoenix area in almost 5 years, 4.5. It's been a long time. It was right before COVID. Pretty sure. Yeah, it was right because I just moved out of LA. I can't keep track of anything. Anyways, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be with my good friend, Jim Florentine. He needs no introduction to this show or any show. We know him. We love him. There it is. There's the flyer. Thank you, Bill from Jersey. May 23rd through the 26th, House of Comedy, Phoenix. It's a great little area in Phoenix. If you live in this Phoenix, Scottsdale area, please come out to the show. I haven't been there in a long time. I got a shitload of friends out there. So I will bring my podcasting equipment, but I will say this. This is like I'm going there for work, obviously, but it's also more of a vacation. I wanted to go to Phoenix to visit friends. My ex-girlfriend lives there. We're still friends, by the way. So I'll have my stuff with me, but I will say this. If I plan on doing a podcast and someone goes, yo, let's go get lunch or let's go grab some dinner, I'm doing that instead. Sorry. So if you want your Z-Man Mud Shark fix, get it in today, in tomorrow, because I might only podcast once this weekend. I don't know. Don't lock me down. Don't put baby in a corner, okay? Or baby will go get a nose job and ruin her career. Right, Jennifer Gray? Holy shit, Detroit by Dark just gifted 5. It just doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop. This is fucking great.
So that is why I am better than everyone in the world. Kiss my ass and suck my dick, everyone.
Yes. Welcome to the party, pal. Thank you, Detroit by Dark, for gifting 5. And people in the chat, thank you. Thank Detroit by Dark. Thank Bill from Jersey. Thanks, Anna Marie. If you got a membership, that's just their generosity, being good people. sharing the love, spreading the love. It's raining memberships. It's raining, and that's what gets me hard. Jeff Closer knows what I'm talking about. FKA Miami says, make it rain on me. Well, I'll make it rain on you, toots. Oh, shit, yeah. Amazing the turn. Got to give it to Chad. You got to give me everything. You really do. Chip Tooth Tony going to visit an ex-girlfriend. Well, she lives there. I'm not going there specifically. Hosey Wales opening. Yeah, I'm opening for my friend. It's great. See, that's the problem with guys like everyone's, oh, you're featuring your opening. Yes, 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 yes. It's the smartest thing to do. Because I could headline too. Yeah, I could headline. I headline these clubs. You can Google it. It's there. But do I want my gigs canceled like Ray DeVito? Or do I want to do sold out rooms with Nick Swartzen, with Daniel Tosh, with Jim Brewer? Do I want to do sold out rooms and make new fans and to build my fan base little by little? Why not only the club pays me, but they throw me extra cash, pay for my hotel room, my flight. Yeah, I'd rather do that, dude. I'd rather do that. I'm smart. I know where my bread's buttered. Anne Marie says, KB, Chad gets it. KB says Chad gets it. Yeah, man, I'd rather and again, let's just remind everyone, look at all the losers that don't like me in this Dabbleverse. Karl, Steel Toe, Ray, Pat, Melton. These guys all hate me. They don't like me. And we're going to play this clip of Karl here, and it's going to show you. Karl, they all have this weird tick where when Kevin and I weren't getting along, and it got pretty nasty there for a little bit. A lot of things were said and done, but that's when they all liked it. They liked when we were going at it and everyone was piling on. But now that KB and I get along, we're cool, we're fine. They don't know how to act because KB's going after them. They wanted to go back to what it was. They're like, that's how the narrative is. That's how it has to be. Like, Karl's even quoting Kevin. He's legitimately quoting Kevin on insults about me from the past. He remembers all the insults Kevin said about me, and he quotes them. Although Karl, with zero self-awareness, just goes ahead and blocks out the insults about him. He says far way worse about you, Karl, than he's ever said about me. Alex Ortiz, everybody. I know a comedian named Alex Ortiz. I don't think you're the same guy. Thanks for the $10. Appreciate it. Bro, if everyone else is getting a wrench, I want one too. I'm boss Mud Shark. I mean, not everyone's getting a wrench. Let's just get that. I mean, I know they're pushing for KB right now, but I'm looking at Dick Fitzwell. I'm looking at everybody. I'm looking at Anne Marie. I'm looking at Logan Road King. I'm looking at Jose. Not Jose Wales. He's fucking trouble. Hey, it's Teamster Tim, everybody. Are you cool? Are you cool with Melton selling Mud Shark hats in Vegas? Asking for a friend. I give a fuck. Ooh. Don't do it, dude. Melton, please don't sell Mud Shark hats in Vegas. Please don't, dude. Please. It's going to kill me. It's going to kill me, dude. Don't. I mean, I don't know what to do. How am I going to bounce back from that? What a sick burn. Hold on. What the fuck, man? God damn it, Matt. You know better. More grifting. Man, I can't wait to get that pay-per-view. $30 and I can watch Ray? Yeah, dude, that's going to be awesome. Cool. Will they do crossovers like Ray and the Puppet? I want to see that. John Ross, where the fuck you been, dude? John Ross, straight out of Cleveland. You've been off my radar for a minute. Where you been? You don't write. You don't send cards. John Payton, number 8. Send John Melendez the link. He sent you the link. 2 of the last shows. Yeah, I mean, I got the link, but it's like the show's over. But I don't do last minute. I'm not last minute guy. I have shit going on. When I log off, I got things going on. I go places. I talk to people. I do things. So I don't sit around waiting for the link. You know? Although Saturday, I could have easily have done Kevin's show. I was home. I didn't have a gig. And that's probably one of the last Saturdays I could probably do a Saturday MLC, but I never got the link. But I could have. Now everybody wants one. Anne-Marie, win Chad's wrench. That sounds sexual as fuck. Win Chad's wrench. Wow. Dicka89 says, don't go on his show, Chad. KB will get pissed. You guys can be friends without appearing on each other's show. Honestly, I think John owes me an appearance because I went on a show when he had dumb Kate Meany on lying about me. And he goes, I owe you one. I owe you. I got to come on your show now. So he owes me a show. That's where we're at. All right, let's watch Karl cope. This is great. First of all, wait, this isn't it. This is what I'm looking for. Hold on. Hit the like button. Hit your friend. Here we are. This is the one I'm looking for. Oh, so Karl, he's back to his clickbait. I love this one. Pathetic. Steel Toe tries to team up with Zumock. Let's read the description. Aaron Umholt is trying to pretend I'm turning on him to sell tickets at Hackamania. Is it possible to watch his show now and not goof on this dummy for his narcissism? Aaron, you're not the greatest broadcaster of all time, and Chad Zumock is not all of a sudden making good points. Karl hates me. Karl hates, this is confirmed by his family. He hates me, and I love it. Karl, I don't ever want you to like me, ever, ever, ever. I would never hang out with you, ever. You suck. You're a dork. You love Star Wars. You go hang out with your boy E-Rock. That sounds like a better hang for you because he likes toys too. You can play toys together in your basement, your wood paneling basement. Patrick Melton, not that Patrick Melton. Karl's calling someone a narcissist. So let's watch Karl. And he has, this is another thing about Karl. He like surrounds himself with people that agree with him, ball washers, fellow nerds like him. And Missy B. You know who Missy B is? That's Cumia'S live-in girlfriend who pays no rent. Cumia takes care of her. Cumi'a pays for everything. She lives rent-free in this 65-year-old's home. I'm not sure if they have sex anymore, but they call each other boyfriend and girlfriend. How old is Anthony, by the way? Let's take a look. 63 years old. Okay, so she lives in with him. Of course, Karl's going to have her on because it's Cumia'S girlfriend. Oh, my God, it's Cumia'S girlfriend. She's doing our show. You know, back in the day, we call Missy B the Hole. O&A would call her the Hole, and now the Hole's on the show. And they're about to watch Steel Toe, or me. And we're going to break this down.
I was talking about talking to my brother in Atlantic City because they met for lunch. My sister-in-law and my brother met with Chad for lunch.
Talking. So far, true. Listen, I'll call out lies and not lies. So far, he's true. I met up with his sister-in-law and brother for lunch. I just got to the hotel. I haven't even checked my bag. Christina was sending me messages, DMs about meeting up, and I said, okay, cool. Why not? She was a contributor to the show, my Patreon. It's the least I can do. So far, so good. This is me talking. Grant was a pretty nice guy, down to earth, doesn't want to get involved, not trying to throw him under the bus. But we had a nice conversation. We're talking, and, you know, he kind of knows what's going on. He said to me, and I quote, listen, I'll never defend Karl. Whatever Karl's doing is he's on his own.
Sometimes he crosses the line. I don't even want to deal with it. Karl.
My brother said, I'll never defend Karl. That sounds like something my brother would say. I don't even like the fucking turd, to be honest with you.
All right, let's break that down. He's trying to manipulate it with his warp perception of things. He was basically saying, his brother is saying, I would just, what Karl says is on Karl. It's not me. So basically he was saying, like, whatever Karl does and says, I have nothing to do with it. I'm not going to go to bat for him. And that's a fact, Jack. So you can pretend like that wasn't said, but it was. He told me. I was there. So that's why I'm like fine with this, because I know what was said. And Karl can twist it anyway and skew it. And some of you dummies will buy into it, but I know what was said.
I just go to all the live shows and all right.
Karl does his own.
I didn't say he didn't support you, dude. I said whatever you do, he doesn't necessarily agree with. It's not him. He wouldn't do it. And that's what happened. So that's what's going on. So there's no problem here on my end.
Thing, but I'll never defend him. And he also said, yeah, you're a pretty funny guy. I don't understand why he's always coming at you.
I love Karl had to laugh at that when his brother says, you're a pretty funny guy. And Karl said, oh my God, they think he's funny? Oh my God, what a liar.
Chad is always lying. It's unbelievable. My brother said to Chad, you're a pretty funny guy. I don't know why Karl's always coming at you.
And have you lost weight?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh my God, Chris, that was really funny, Chris. That was so funny. Look at Karl. He surrounds himself with these fucking nerds. Look at these guys. This guy, Andy Q. Listen to him talk. This is Karl's safe place. This wood paneling basement is his safe place. He surrounds himself with yes men because this is where he feels safe. If he has to find guys like Ray DeVito, because if you disagree with Karl, he doesn't know how to handle it. Any kind of backlash, any kind of negative thing, he doesn't know what the fuck to do. And that's true, and you know it.
Right. And when was the last time we talked about Chad? Leading up to Atlantic City, we then
2 weeks ago. Producer Chris brings me up every fucking show. I see clips all the time. Any way he can wedge a Chad insult in, he does.
talked about Chad for many, many months.
Oh, that's not true. Go back and watch. That's a lie. Go back. I can just pull it up right now. Let me pull it up. Here's another lie. Just like you said, Steel Toes, soon-to-be ex-wife, was on meth and cocaine, where there's no evidence of that anywhere. Meth and cocaine. Now he's saying we haven't talked about Chad in many months. Well, they bring me up every show, but I like to go to their clickbait videos. And let me scroll down. Let me scroll. Here we go. 2 weeks ago. Kate Meany and Chad Zumock's work exposed with Patrick Melton. Literally 2 weeks ago. When they were trying to say, I had to work with Kate Meany. And then, 2 weeks ago, Misery Loves Company's Big Get tears up Chad Zumock and Kevin apart with TJ Miller 2 weeks ago. Kevin Brennan has completed his transition as Stuttering John. Chad Zumock sucks. Yeah, Karl. When was that? 3 weeks ago. Yeah, they never talk about me. Never talk about me.
Also after Atlantic City.
Right. So this whole thing where my brother's going, yeah, no, Chad, you're fine. We all like you. I don't know what my brother's problem is. I would never defend him. This is all bullshit.
And he also said this.
So this is also hack. Karl goes straight to Chad's a liar card, and it's hack because of the whole Cumia'S country thing. So his go-to cards, Chad's a liar. He's just such a liar. He's fucking lying. He's a liar. Meanwhile, I just pointed out 3 lies of yours. Legitimate lies, videotape. It's there. Documentation, receipts. But he's a liar.
That a lot of this was getting to Karl. This, especially stuff about his mom wife. That was bothering him.
Look at John. Look at John celebrating. Oh, yeah.
That was true. That was said. That legitimately was said by his brother. You know? And I bet you any amount of money, Karl was on the phone with him after this. What are you talking to Chad Zumock about? What? Why would you say that? Squared circle squares. Buffalo brain. Carla is so lost. Hype train, please. What if I just did everything people told me to do on the, like right away? I just go right into hype train. I just do everything you tell me to do from now on. We'll get to the hype train. Don't worry. It's already 3:00. Wow. Bill from Jersey. Johnny Carson said he was standing next to Stuttering John when he was talking to Carl's brother, and his brother said the same thing to John about Karl. I'm telling you guys. Who's the liar? Karl, who's the liar? I want to know who's. It sounds like you're the liar. It sounds like you were so addicted to that pile-on with me, with Kresge and everybody, because of the Cumia'S country lie and everything else, that you literally can't handle it anymore because the script has flipped. The tables have turned.
Yeah, the mom wife is getting to him. Oh, yeah. Me and my mom wife can't get over it. It's so devastating to our family.
It is.
In closed doors, this shit was bothering him. The Karl impression was bothering him.
Good.
The Karl impression.
That's from your own brother, dog.
Oh, this is
He
great.
never stops lying. This guy.
He never stops lying. What have I lied about? I haven't lied about a goddamn thing. Everything I said is 100% honest, coming from your brother's mouth. He never stops lying. Meanwhile, I just pointed out 4 lies of yours with documentation. He never stops lying. He never stops. Why would I lie about that, Karl? Why would I lie when your brother literally says, I don't know, and he also said that it was getting to you? Why would I lie? Why? What does that do for me? I don't hate your brother. I don't hate your sister-in-law. I have no problem with them. Why would I bring that up if it wasn't true? Why? Just take it. That's what happened. I'm sorry. Maybe you and your brother aren't that close. I don't know your situation. You know?
By the way, I want to point this out because one of the things that I found out about Chad from my brother who met up with him in Atlantic City.
Now, this is a lie. This is a Melton fabrication about the shaking. Bill from Jersey's in this chat room who hung out with me the entire evening. Now, Bill, I mean, can you confirm or deny my constant shaking? So this is where he's going with this. This was a Melton storyline.
And I felt bad. I didn't talk about Chad specifically because of this reason.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I felt
Chad's a mess. And I don't know if it's alcoholism or other health issues or what's going on, but the guy's shaking at all times when he met with my brother and sister-in-law. And he can't even like hold on to a fork. He couldn't show something on his phone.
Now that's a lie. I couldn't hold on to a fork. I couldn't show something on my phone.
Because he was shaking so bad. And I'm like, oh, well, this guy's not long for this world.
I'm not long for this world. Oh, no. Talk about lying. Oh, my God. Karl, you know, I played 4.5 hours of pickup basketball yesterday. Not well. Let's just get that out of the way. Trust me. Whatever little skill I had in my 20s and maybe early 30s is not there. It's pretty sad. But I'm out there. I'm sweating my ass off, trying to play defense. Hit a couple open jumpers. Couple shots went down. You know, a lot of bricks. But anyways, long story short, I'm not long for this world. This is such a lie and a cope.
Not doing.
Probably nervous meeting Grant and his sister.
Grant.
Dude, I think he does get
His
nervous.
nerves are just shot.
I think his nerves are shot.
Wait, this is coming from, oh my God, 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 Cumia'S, this is great, oh my God. The guy who laughs at everything he says before he can get it out of his mouth. Nerves? You want to talk about nerves, dog? Have you watched yourself? Do a playback on who are these podcasts. Oh my God, oh, you can't stop laughing, oh my God. Uncomfortable laughter all the time. Let's talk about nerves, dude. I know you're in your safe place, your wood paneling basement with all your ball washers and dick riders and everyone that agrees with you, but let's stop coping, son. This is projection here. This is Karl. We're talking about you and nerves.
I think his nerves are shot. And because he says this, it's a projection, but he says a lot to me when he's making fun of me. He's like, "Oh, Karl, were you nervous? Were you nervous, Karl?" Like, no, do I look nervous? Do I ever look nervous?
Now look at him. He's trying to act all calm in front of his, he needs their approval. Do I look nervous? Do I act nervous? I mean, he's like bringing it down. Do I look nervous? I mean, what is he talking about? Do I look nervous right now? What is he talking about? Hilarious.
What are you talking about, Jed? But I think he gets very nervous.
Oh,
but it also might be alcohol withdrawal, or maybe he was drinking. I mean, he tells the story in Atlantic City where they went on this crazy bender all night, and then he got on an airplane and flew back home.
Let's point out another lie. There was no bender in Atlantic City. Zero bender. I had one drink when I got back to the Borgata. One. And I went to bed. Zero bender. Woke up that morning at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock in the morning. Rode the exercise bike for 20 minutes down in the gym. Went up and podcasted. Checked out of the Borgata. Met up with Tony Wazer and his wife, and we drove to Jim Florentine's Super Bowl party. He flew home. He was on a bender. A lie. Another lie. And then the very next day, I went to New York City and I did The Stand. And then I met up with Jim Stansel, Kate Meany, and Ray Goots. We got pizza and drinks. My flight was leaving that morning because New York was having weather problems. So I left early in the morning. Again. So what else you want to lie about, Karl?
So maybe he was already wasted and was drinking vodka on the plane to get there. I don't know what the deal is, but I felt bad. My brother's like, "Karl, I shouldn't talk for my brother." I don't know.
Yeah, you shouldn't lie for your brother. You shouldn't lie for your brother. You should just leave him alone. No lies.
He's not in good shape. It's not looking good. And Chad's a pathological loser. It's still the funniest thing that Kevin Brennan has ever said.
See, he remembers the insults Kevin Brennan said about me when we were fighting, but he forgets all the insults Kevin Brennan said about him, which were way worse. But this is the third time he's brought up pathological loser because Kevin said it. They're all in denial. They want everything to go back to what it was. They want Kevin and I to be fighting again so they can pile on. Melton, him, they can't handle it. That's their narrative.
Guess who else is watching Chad Zumock these days? Aaron Imholt. Now, if you remember, Aaron and Chad, not friends. Not a good history there.
If you remember.
Aaron thought that him and Chad were going to have this cool.
Hold on real quick. Bill from Jersey, $5, who was there that evening with me. We spent dinner together. He came to my show. We talked. We hung out. We sat by each other. It was, if I remember correctly, it was Ken Mosca, me, and I think Bill from Jersey was on my right. And across from us was Tony Mazer and his wife and Gino and Keanu. But he was standing there. So he says, "It's all false, but my word is not going to mean anything. And if you, and if you're that much of a drunk, why did you turn down drinks and shots from me and Gino?" See, I mean, it's Melton created the narrative at first. He created the shaking thing and all that. And Karl's just running with it recklessly. Kind of like he just recklessly said April's on meth and cocaine. But that's what they do. This is what they do. This is why I have to do what I have to do. That's why Cumia'S Cucks became a thing. It's fighting back against these fucking dudes, these fucking dorks in real life. And that's what they are. Just a bunch of nerds that grew up with the radio listening to O&A, and they wanted to be O&A, and they wanted to be Stern. But they are chat room Reddit dorks. All of them. Dicka89, everybody. You know him, you love him. Shout out to the Super Bowl Shuffle. Jim McMahon, Walter Payton. You know the Bears. You know Carla is on the ropes when he has to resort to lies about your health and be shaking stories. He's close to breaking, Chad. Keep going at him. I mean, I love it. I love that Karl is like really leaning into this. It's, you know what's great? It's when you're actually telling the truth and breaking down things and seeing, and you just know. He knows and I know. And he might have a few people fooled like Melton. That's just what they do. But when you actually know and you're comfortable in it, you can watch this and really laugh. I mean, this guy is losing it. Just totally losing it. Salvador M, Chad Redemption Arc. Chad is a Kang. Shit, I'll take it. I'll be a Kang. By the way, I think I'm going to be on MLC today. I don't know for sure, but I might be. Who knows? Maybe I'll get Bill from Jersey. Or I'm sorry, yeah, maybe I'll get Nick Swartzen to come on. Beloved Chatter was there. Chad Sober and Chill. Does he think you were Gino? Yeah, Beloved Chatter was there. I talked to Beloved Chatter. However, I did do a shot of whiskey, which I never, ever, ever, ever do. I don't do shots. I hate shots. I quit doing shots years ago. I did do a shot of whiskey with, I think Beloved Chatter was there. I don't know if he did it or not, but John from Win by Two, Gino, of course, and somebody else. I don't remember. And it was nasty. I hated it. But then I was done after that. I was like, I'm not drinking anymore. This is done. But it's hilarious. And Beloved Chatter is the type of guy who just sees things and reports. Sees, reports. No emotion. No alliance. You know, he said some stuff about me, and he's just usually right on the money. Galactic Wrestling Federation, the Dabbleverse is done. Karl is fake news. Dorks! Dorks!
And punt.
And punt will never get old. I do it for 3 people, by the way. Best thing about Beloved Chatter. Blukey says, you look great, Chad. I love you. Ooh, all right. Milton's fans hang on every lie he makes up. Oh, shit. Hey, guys, the Italian Stallion has a YouTube. Go hit subscribe. I think I have one of his videos on cue from his YouTube. Him and Dabbleversity. Obviously, Franklin Scheckler. Obviously, My Lost Interest. Subscribe to those channels. They're doing all the work. Reminder, Karl had Mersh, Ray, and Gino on his guests. I mean, Mersh has video upon video of him passing out on screen. Like him literally tripping his balls off on screen. Ray DeVito can't go to bed at night without a beer and prescription medication. Ray DeVito can't go to bed at night unless he's sending out the link to Quadfather, Liam, while drinking beer every night. And Gino. I mean, Gino couldn't even make it to the Borgata that night of AC. He was so fucking wasted, they had to put him to bed. And then Keanu and the Win by Two guys showed up. And these are all Karl's boys. But he wants to come at me. Got it.
Fun internet beef war thing. And then Chad immediately went to, all right, I contacted your ex-wife and I'm promoting her book and I'm going to have her on the show. And here's what your kids look like. And this is your wife's kids. And blah, blah, blah. And I contacted April and Aaron's like, all right, I'm out of here. This fucking sucks. I don't want anything to do with this.
All right, let me break down this lie right now. I never contacted Steel Toe's ex-wife, Ashley LaRue. Never had a correspondence. Not one. Never contacted April. In fact, not only that, I challenge anyone to show me any evidence that I've contacted Steel Toe, that I've contacted his ex-wife, that I contacted April. DMs, emails, I'll give you $40,000. I have it in the bank. 40 grand. If you could show me documentation where I contacted any of them, even Steel Toe. Even Steel Toe. Is there any documentation? Never contacted him. Did I sell his ex-wife's book? You're goddamn right I did. And it was hilarious. Showing pictures of his kids. I went on Fox Point Publishing where this website sells her books, where you can buy the book. And a photo of her family was on the website. Proud, on display, the LaRue family. But Karl's like, sorry about that. But Karl's trying to spin it that I contacted his wife. I was doxing his family. Never.
Hold on. What the fuck, man?
All right, I think we got it fixed. Sorry. Some technical difficulties over here at the Silk City Hot Sauce Studios. Use the promo code SHARK Zumock, get 15% off your order. Whoa! Sorry, I had to drink my vodka. I love they're all getting exposed. Here we go. Doodle says, send Anne-Marie. See Anne-Marie? That was fun. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh.
And they stopped talking about Chad. Now, all of a sudden, they're teaming up or something. It seems like Aaron wants to be buddies with
We're
Chad
teaming
Zumock
up.
because Chad goes after me.
I gave $10 to Chad Zumock today. I saw on Twitter that he was live. And I went, I gotta see this. He was shitting on Karl. And I'm like, I gotta watch him shit on Karl. Because Karl kind of, you know, I'm not angry at Karl. It's just, you know, pro wrestling, babyface, heel turn, phony bullshit.
Whoa. Sorry about that. That's I never got the ad blocker, even though TJ Miller gave me money to get it. I never did. I'm lazy. Besides, I had to go get some LeBron's, Jordans, Jim Brown throwback jersey, and a couple fitted baseball caps and a Roberto Clemente hat. You know, I put my money where it's. Patrick says, get premium. I know. Oh, shit. It's a great book. Nothing about it. Wait, I hit the wrong one. Dirty Deeds. Karl's brother said the same thing to me directly. So I guess everyone's lying, Karl. Everyone's lying. Me, Dirty Deeds, Beloved Chatter. We're all lying. We're all lying, Karl. Everyone's lying. Chad's a pathological liar. Now I'm teaming up with Steel Toe.
Did nobody hear what I said? It's so bizarre to me that everyone's like, oh, now Karl's jumping on the bandwagon and he's going after Steel Toe. What I said was, this has to be a work. I was on Aaron's side. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Well, that like, no, you can't be going through a divorce. You wouldn't be handling it this poorly. It's got to be a work, and you're going to show. And I still believe it could happen on Monday morning. April shows up next to him, and they go, ha ha, we got you guys.
Right. You know, if this isn't all fake, then you're pathetic.
Right.
And you're going to come on here and go, oh, it's not.
This guy, Andy's voice is so cringe. He's he sounds like a fucking nerd, just a nerd. And if this is all fake, it's pathetic. It's pathetic. And Karl's like, right. I know. Again, Karl didn't even know what a work was until I started talking about it and Bob Levy. He had no clue what a work was and now uses it non-stop.
Fake. Well,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what's so weird about it. Like when he came on and said, I was a narcissist. I treated April wrong. I got to work on that. That's on me. And then he came back a week later and goes, turns out I'm not a narcissist. I got laughed out of the therapy room when I suggested I might be. They're like, as if, get out of here, you whippersnapper. You're killing it. So it's like when John says he has a 100% healthy heart when he goes to the doctor and he's in perfect shape. It's like, these are lies.
Yeah.
You're making this up, obviously.
But I mean,
so let's give it the benefit of the doubt that this is all fucking work.
I don't know. Obviously, April got the house with the set in it.
Hey, Karl, is it a work? You want to say a work one more time, Karl? You want to bring up a work one more time? You're welcome that you got exposed to that word through me and Bob Levy. But because that's all you use now. It's a work. It's a work. It's a work. It's, oh my God, it's a work. Why is Cumia'S bed warmer qualified to discuss past judgment on anybody? Shit pisses me off, bro. Who is this woman? She plays video games. Yeah, Missy B. Let's break it down if you really want to get into it. I mean, Missy B literally plays video games with Cumi'a, lives with him rent-free. From what I understand, hasn't had a job in years, has no responsibilities whatsoever. I don't know what their situation is, if they're boyfriend, girlfriend, if there's anything sexual. I mean, I know Cumi'a has slept with other women over the years. I don't know if it's an agreement, an understanding. But the only reason she's on this show is because it's Anthony's girlfriend. The only reason. I mean, back in the day of O&A, she was the quintessential definition of a hole. A hole. The hole. Zumock's ambassador. It's going to hit 102 degrees on Tuesday of next week in Phoenix. You'll just miss it by the time you leave. 94 to 98 till Monday. I wish you well, pal. F. Karl. I'm well aware of the weather. Excuse me. I'm well aware of it. I'm flying out Wednesday, so I'm going to hit that Tuesday weather. But I'm coming from Florida, where it's starting to get hot down here too. The humidity's starting to kick in. Today it's 91 in Florida, and it's pretty hot. But yeah, hopefully you can make it out to the show. And again, if you live in the Scottsdale, Phoenix area, please come. It's a good area in Phoenix. I love the House of Comedy there. It's me and Florentine. It's going to be funny. I don't know who's opening the show, but get your tickets, azhouseofcomedy.net. Shout out to the Bronson family, Tammy and Rick. Good people. Alex Ortiz, 90 here, 90 there.
In the divorce, because what the fuck's going on behind him? It looks like shit.
Yeah, I don't
he's
know why he
admitting
changed
that he's a loser and it's not a work.
He was going to get a green screen. He was talking about it. That's another thing. Aaron, I'm sorry. I'm watching your show through various shows, and I see these things you're doing. It's weird. He's talking about he's going to get a green screen. He's ordering a green screen. He's going to get lights. He's going to have this different setup. And then he does this. He's like, this is actually better than the green screen. It's terrible. It looks like this isn't your profession. There's nothing professional about this at all. All right. So, Aaron.
Is again, Karl's lack of self-awareness. Have you seen your backdrop, Karl? You're in your wood paneling Rochester basement, and you got fan art up of Stuttering John. Like, is this professional? Like, is that a professional studio? It's not. I mean, Aaron's background my background looks like shit. It doesn't matter. Just like, be interesting, be funny, be engaging, be different. But your backdrop, like, for you to criticize other people's backgrounds, I mean, have you seen it? You have a skateboard on the wall, you got a Buffalo Bills helmet, a bunch of Stuttering John fan art. You got, looks like a South Park cartoon pictures. I mean, he has no self-awareness. Let me read this one real quick. Cumi'a dumped Missy for the one he got arrested for allegedly assaulting. Missy then stole his credit cards and changed some expensive camera, allegedly. Oh, so she stole credit cards. How come we're not talking about that? Why isn't that a bigger story, that Missy stole Anthony's credit cards and changed some of his expensive? So Cumia dumped Missy for the one he got arrested. So he dumped Missy for Vinnie Brand's daughter. Is that confirmed? I know Cumia fucked some girl in the bathroom at Stand Up New York. I know he was hitting on Kate Meany. He was sending DMs. So whatever their arrangement is it's not a good one. I mean, I guess that's the price you got to pay for free rent and then get your bills paid for. Is you just got to let your 63-year-old boyfriend who just got a heart procedure, let him do what he wants, I guess.
He
Talks
called
about
me. And yeah,
He's talking about a conversation that Aaron and I had on the phone. I want to address this.
yeah, it was you do a good show. I think that's why he hates you so much. Melton, and I'm so fucking paraphrasing. I don't get what this Melton guy's obsession with you guys is. And then fast forward not even a year later, and I guess we got to sell tickets to Hackamania. So now my divorce is a work.
So I literally disagreed with Melton. I called him on a show and I said, I think you're wrong about this. And then I did a show where I explained why I thought Melton.
Hey, let me read this real quick. It's Borgeson. Even though you didn't super chat, Borgo. I just want to read this real quick because he responded to Chris Mack. Ray lied and said he only has a few thousand in student loans. He's lying. It's been 25 years of interest payments, and he's never made any money to pay those down. Okay, this is what I'll say about student loans because I had them. By the way, if you're still paying student loans at age 50, that's just sad on every level. Say whatever you want about me, but my student loans were paid off in full by the time I was 27. And I took a lot out. But the one thing I remember, there was never interest on those, on the student loans. I remember I worked 2 summers just to fucking knock it out. But if Ray still has student loans at age 50, that's just, I can't begin to tell you how sad that is. You shouldn't be buying LeBrons, Jim Brown throwbacks, Roberto Clemente. You should be paying off your loans and buying a tire.
And was wrong about this. He's trying to say I'm buddying up with Melton versus him. Not the case at all. But let me explain what that conversation was. And I talked to Melton about this on this show. So everyone's got this revisionist history right now.
Hey, everyone. Alexander Berton's in the chat. If you need a website, hit him up. He did ChadZumock.com. Also want to give a shout out to, hold on, Anthony, who sent me a $30 Venmo saying, Karl sucks. Keep exposing him. Sounds good to me. I'm all in. G-Rob says, I had interest on my student loans, but it was low. I mean, it's been so long since I have student loans, so you might be right. I don't remember. Shout out Kent State University.
Now, Patrick Melton was telling people to reach out to the Attorney General of Minnesota to get them in trouble for running an illegal lottery, because he was doing these things like if you donate to the whatever, their PayPal, or if you give them donations, then you're in a running to win a prize, and it's like, that's illegal. You can't. That's how sweepstakes work. You can't do that. But Patrick Melton, I mean, I know that, but Patrick Melton was telling people to get them in trouble, go after, and I go, Patrick, we're just doing internet shows. It's a roast. Why are you telling people to, you don't want to strike channels. You don't want to reach out to attorney generals or call the police, get people swatted. Like, all of this stuff is.
Okay. So earlier, Karl was saying how I doxed his kids, his kids. I contacted his wife. I did all this terrible shit. But meanwhile, his buddy, his boy Melton that he's buddy with now, Hackamania. I mean, what a hang. Karl and Pat was trying to get them in trouble with the law. He was trying to get their channel removed. I mean, but that's okay. Borgeson toward the student loan goal. Thanks, dude. Thank you, buddy. Let's get some horses winning, man.
Stupid. It's not adding to entertainment in any way. It's dumb. So that was the conversation I had with Aaron. I'm like, I don't know why these people want to take things to attorney generals. Like, It's just, that was the crazy part to me. I didn't say like, dude, you do an amazing show. Everyone's jealous of you. I guarantee you I didn't do that.
What a queer. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't have any personal animosity towards the guy, but like an emergency, no offense, an emergency episode is gay to begin with. But an emergency episode to go, but I think that guy's divorce is not real. Yeah. That, you know what? I just love putting myself through this on a regular basis.
You're getting a ton of eyeballs. You showed up on your show with some crazy growth coming out of his bottom lip on Friday. He did this show.
Going on with these people?
All of these people, I think the stress is getting to them. They're not having fun, obviously.
And like the reason to announce it was very simple.
You're getting a ton of eyeballs. Have you seen Steel Toe's numbers? They're terrible. Where are the you're getting the eyeballs from clips from My Lost Entry. You're getting eyeballs on other channels. It's not the show itself. We're all waiting for the clips to come out. We're waiting for the Steel Toe Boring Reddit to post the clips. We're waiting for Dabbleversity to send a clip and put a clip, or Misery Loves clips. That's what we're watching.
People were throwing rumors out there. They were saying all kinds of shit. So I said, you know what?
Papa, it's me.
Shit. I know. What do you want me to do? Get the ad blocker right this second? Consider signing up for my Patreon, everybody, for as little as $3. Just consider it. In fact, you could go sign up for free right now, and then down the road, if you feel like signing up for as little as $3, you can. $3 a month is a steal. Even the $100 sponsor a month is a steal. I don't know why more people aren't doing that. 7Dub7 says, Chad, get YouTube Premium. It's great. Yeah, I know. You're right. I know. I can afford it. I just haven't. It's the same with the fucking back room. It's just, I don't know. You're right. Everyone's right. I know. Dick89 says it's worth it. I know. I know. Jerome says, consider signing up for YouTube Premium and I'll consider your Patreon. I'm going to do it. It's not even considering it. There's not even me on the fence. I'm going to do it. I just got to do it. I literally got to do it. Jose says, someone give Chad a premium. Yeah, do that. Man, we're not even through this fucking clip. I have like 9 clips. We're going to have to do another one tomorrow. Again, if you're just tuning in, I'm going to be flying out to Phoenix Wednesday afternoon. I won't be back until Wednesday. I'm going to be gone for exactly 1 week. So the shows are going to be few and farther between. I don't know when I'm going to do them. I'm going to try to get another one in tomorrow sometime. So for all the memberships, the Patreon, I'll try to jump on when I'm in Phoenix. I guarantee I do one of them. But I just don't know how long I'm going to be doing it because I'm kind of there on vacation, not only doing, the stand-up shows. The stand-up shows was just paying for the trip and the car rental. But I was going out to Phoenix anyway, and I was like, I'll do some shows with my friend. So anybody watching this right now, this is, I'm going to try to get your Chad fix in, your Mud Shark fix in, but I'm going to be doing other shit. And I got to be honest with you. I don't really miss these people when I'm not online. I don't miss Steel Toe, Karl, and I don't mind. I like being away from Ray. I really do. I like not hearing Ray's name. I mean, I was getting messages from everybody. Ray's gig got canceled. And I'm just like, cool. But anyways, beloved chatter, keep your YouTube Premium tabs open. My tab is open. I'm accepted YouTube Premiums. I'm accepting it. Can you send it? Hold on. Let me pull this up right now.
It's goals and everything like that. So it's not as if it's crazy for me to think that this is a work that he's trying to draw all this attention to himself and then eventually turn it around on all the haters and be like, see, in fact, if he was better at this than he is, that would have been what he did.
My original opinion was nobody's fucking business. And then finally I was like, they are saying some wild shit. And I don't want people saying wild shit, so I'll throw them what it is. And then I did.
So this is the funny part too. He goes, so I was lying to everyone, and then I realized I was going to get caught in my lie, so I told the truth. And Karl's an asshole for thinking that I'm lying about this. Well, you just said that you were lying about, because he was telling all these stories about him and April doing.
Okay, Andy, producer Chris, Missy, agree with him on cue. Yeah. Laugh. It's a safe environment in Karl's basement.
Great. She still listens to the show. She still loves the show. They're together. And then it turned out to all be a lie. If this really is what the truth now, who knows? So it's not that crazy for me to think that this could be a work. All right. This is him complimenting Chad Zumock.
Something. So I see the Mud Shark today. And the Mud Shark is on.
All right. Can I take a minute and just tell you how ridiculous Mud Shark is? The fact that he's calling me the Mud Shark, it's just funny to me because I know it's obnoxious. I know it's stupid. I know the real definition of Mud Shark. And it's just hilarious how, so I see the Mud Shark today. It's just funny. It's just so bad. It's just, I get it. It's ridiculous. But for you guys to honestly think that I really go by the Mud Shark and we're like, oh, you call me the Mud Shark. It's not Chad. It's not Z-Man. It's Mud Shark. It's funny to me.
On there like, Aaron, I fucking told you about Karl, and fucking like Chad was going on a rant and he was nailing it. Like Chad was actually doing a good rant and he was right about a lot of the stuff he was saying. So I was like, you know what? I'm throwing a Mud Shark $10. And I said, here you go, arch enemy. You know, here's this, here's that. And he was being very nice to everybody. You know, he was, calling the rumors that are horseshit.
Not really. I was just saying that there was no evidence whatsoever of April doing meth and cocaine. No one's ever said that except Karl recklessly putting it out there.
Shit, and I appreciated that. We don't like each other, but I thought it was really cool of him. I thought it was really not cool of him. I thought it was really honest of him. It was a straight up, he and I are both radio guys. And I think there is that element in radio guys that's not in podcast guys where you're like,
Chad Zumock is not a radio guy. I know he had a job over 10 years ago in an afternoon third mic. He's not a radio guy.
Okay, Karl, first of all, you're right. Second of all, quit stealing Aaron's takes. Now you're calling me the third mic again? That's what Aaron would say, steel toe. That was his big insult, calling me the third mic on a job in Cleveland. That was his big third mic stunt boy. Now you just literally took his take. You know as well as I do, I was the co-host. I was making a shitload of money. I had my own car. I had everything, dude. It was an actual broadcasting job. And I will agree with you. I never considered myself a radio guy. I was never a radio guy. I was like, I got discovered opening for Daniel Tosh. That's how I got my radio gig. Alan never wanted me on the show. It was always tension from the get-go, even though the show was very successful and the ratings were huge, undeniable. As much as people want to rewrite history, it was undeniable that we were killing it in the Cleveland market where they wanted to syndicate us, and they tried to syndicate us in Cincinnati and St. Louis. And then what Alan did is he had his agent somehow parlay just him and not the show, just him in those markets. And he was just a radio guy hitting the post. They wanted to put our show in St. Louis and in Cincinnati, playing clips of our show in between songs. But Alan somehow, because all radio dudes are shady, figured out how he can just get him in those markets. And they eventually went away because Alan didn't realize his show was successful because of his crew, his unit. It was me, the co-host, Erica, the phone screener. And that's how it connected. And none of us really all were on the same page. I know Eric and Alan got along pretty well, but I would fight with both of them on air, and it was good radio. It was dynamic. It was interesting, but it wasn't. See, Alan wanted a show like WATP where he has everyone in his basement kissing his ass and laughing at everything, where I would just start fights, which is probably more interesting to listen to if you're listening to podcasting or radio. You want to hear some tension, some awkwardness.
And the fact that Aaron's sitting there and going like, Chad gets it. Chad's making a lot of good points. I texted Aaron and I was just like, Chad gets it. Okay, now this is definitely a work. This has to be a work. And guess what? Aaron
has
did
to
not
be a
text me
work.
back.
Oh my God.
So I guess
What is Aaron's
Just rock
like
roads.
radio history? I don't really know much about him.
he was
What Karl's about to say is what I found out on my own that I've been saying all along. Karl doesn't look into this stuff like I did. He just heard what I said. Karl's about to say exactly what I've said about Aaron before because I looked into it. Karl recklessly just runs with things like Ray DeVito does. Doesn't look into it, doesn't fact check, hears it, says it, and that's it. So this is what he got from me, what he's about to say. And he's right on the money because I looked into it.
in the 200th largest radio market with a morning show that he was in charge of selling the advertising for.
Yep.
So he was the host and the salesperson for a radio show.
Yep.
And he used to be like a
Alright.
shock jock kind of guy.
All right.
Yeah.
What area?
He's in Minnesota. I forget the town.
Minnesota.
Missy's like, maybe I have to sleep with him now. Holy shit, maybe I should move on to Cumia'S to him. He's getting divorced. I can live in his house. I could play video games in his house and he could pay for all the bills. If he was doing it for April, he'll do it for me. Right? I have blonde hair. April has blonde hair. Yeah, I'll just start sleeping with Aaron because he's younger. You know, just in case things don't work out between me and Anthony, he sleeps with another woman, I could just move in and freeload off of Aaron as he begs for the goal. I kind of look like her, don't I? A little bit. T-Gun says Cumia'S has more money. I'm just saying in case something happens. Yeah, you're right about that. She's there, she's there for the money. But she was looking, so where did he work? Where did he work? I love it. Jose Whale, radio guys make lots of money. The big money's gone, but the money started drying up around 2015 in radio because that's when they kept firing people. When I got fired, and it's not even like sour grapes at this point, I can give a fuck. They hired Bill for half of what I was making. Literally, that's what they do in radio. They fire somebody and then they pay half of the salary for cheaper talent and more responsibility. And I'm just saying what it is. In fact, technically, if you want to get real technical, they actually bumped up Erica to full time. When they hired Bill on as the co-host, one of the co-hosts, he was an hourly employee for a long time. And that's just what it is. Hey, everybody, it's Borgo. $10. I'll give you $500 for telling the full story on the first 2 credit card thefts. Full details, when, where, dates, location. You're like the only one who gives a fuck. You're like the only one that like gives a fuck. $500. Yes, will be a bit embarrassing, but the truth shall set you free. Listen, I've told the truth, and it's not embarrassing. You guys just don't want to buy the truth. You want another story, and I don't know what else to tell you except what actually happened. But that's the story you don't want to hear, and it does. And we're going on year 4 now. Year 4, and if you think I give a fuck about it at this point, you think I care about it or even think about it, you're wrong, dog. Quit trying to troll me, Borgo. You don't have. Last time I checked, you don't have fucking toes, bro. Last time I checked, you don't have toes. I have toes. I'll give you an F2. What's an F2? I should just make up a whole story and just completely fabricate it and take it to a new level. Because it might as well be at this point. I might as well just fucking tell it like the Machine. I'm sure there's elements of the Machine story that are true, but if I'm a betting man, I'd say 70% of that story is not true. I mean, there used to be a clip online of Bert telling that story like on a radio show a long, long time ago before he told it on a Rogan, and It's not even close to the story it became. And someone took it down. What's it say? Borgo can kick a 60-yard field goal. Excuse me. Someone on the wrong pipe. Yeah. Is Kevin on? I'm supposed to be on a show today. Is he up? Does he have it running? Let me check over there real quick. Okay. Yeah, he's got 20 people waiting. Well, we didn't get to all the videos today, guys. That's a good show for almost 2 hours. We're going to have to do something tomorrow, right? OTR says KB hates you again, Chad. Could possibly, yeah, you possibly could be right. Okay. We got our first ban guy of the day. I don't know why you guys do it. It's so fun to block. It is so fun. FKA Mammy says, you can't because I still have not finished. I'll finish. Alex Ortiz says, I smell the train coming. Maybe I've learned something. I think we're going to skip the train today. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about skipping the train and go to what do we learn? Real says, come on, Chad, you can't think Felicia is any good. She's fine. She likes to mix it up and call out Pat, which is great. I'm not bothered by her like everyone seems. I think it's because she's a female, so people just. Jose says, run that train. Doodle says, I forgot about the hype train. Anne-Marie says, skip the train. Anne-Marie gifted 4 today. I listened to her. Doom says train. Oh, yeah, subscribe to Doom's channel, too. He's another guy putting this shit out there. We're going to go straight to what do we learn. We'll do the train tomorrow, guys. Again, if you're just tuning in, I appreciate it. Get yourself a membership. I know Anne-Marie's gifted 5. Bill from Jersey gifted 5. Detroit by Dark gifted 5. We do appreciate that. You guys are the heavy hitters. We do appreciate it very much. I'm going to be in Phoenix Wednesday through Wednesday. I'm there all week. Thursday through Sunday, I'm doing shows with the great Jim Florentine at the House of Comedy. Looking forward to that. But I'm looking forward to hanging out with some friends back in Phoenix, man. I love Phoenix. It's a fucking Scottsdale area. I'm telling you, April. Listen to me. Listen to me. You listen to me. Listen to me. If I were you, April, you're coming off a divorce. You know, you're 28, 29. Fucking move out to Scottsdale. Become a bartender. You'll be hooking up with young professionals in no time with money. Lots of money. I'm telling you, it's the best advice you'll ever get. Trust me, I know. I've been there. But I'll be there all week. I'm going to try to fit in a show. We'll see what happens. But more important, what did we learn today? We only watched one clip, so we didn't really learn a hell of a lot. What did we learn? What did we learn? We learned that Scottsdale people are rich. Scottsdale people. What did we learn? What did we learn? What did you learn today? When I enter the turn for all your turn needs. There you go. Put it in your phone. We learned Chad uses his money for needs, not wants. I need glasses. I need teeth. All right. Chad, I'm flying you out to Hackamania. Save your money. Save your money.
We learned that Karl's brother doesn't like him. And we got that confirmed by a few people that were there. We learned Chad hooked up with young Scottsdale professionals. Not really. You learned the turn is coming for you all. He loves that turn, doesn't he? We learned Chad gets boners for memberships. That's a fact. That's a fact. We learned there's no train today. We learned Missy B plays games. We learned the Munchshark in the desert is a pretty cool thing. It's going to be hot as fuck. It's going to be very hot. We learned that Leo Gunn is next. Wow. Wow. We learned that Chad needed a new bike. You know my new bike's literally at the shop because it needs brakes. My brand new bike. I haven't seen it in a week. We learned Karl is still a dork. We learned Chad's glasses are still hogging up. No, they're not. You're looking at see the ring light? That's what you're looking at. We learned that Alex Ortiz just gave me $1. He was like, here's $1, bitch. JCB and the SD says, enjoy the Desert Z-Man. Ray is terrible. Wow. I could not agree more with that. We learned to be nice now that Flat Cat has a wrench. She's already blocking people. G-Rob says, we learn is good to learn. It is good to learn. I like learning. All right, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to see. I got to figure out my voice here because I'm losing my voice. I don't know what's going on. Oh, my God. I don't know what's going on with my voice. Maybe I'm going through puberty. Becoming a man. Oh, shit. I skipped this one, too. Go on to the $20 Patreon tier and save $480. SD. Yeah, there you go. Let's do that. Go sign up to Patreon, everybody. Patreon.com/SitDown Zumock. We do appreciate it. I'm going to go try to clear my voice. Hopefully I'll be back for Kevin's show. We'll see you very shortly. I'll talk to you. Thank you very much, everybody. I got to go. God bless. Count the troops. Bring home the vote.